In this video, we're going to go over the top 10 foods that build muscle. Make sure you guys stay tuned because I will be reading some of your comments and answering some questions. So let's get straight into it. Number 1 is chicken breast. Chicken breast is one of the best sources of protein per calorie. It's very lean and has 0 grams of fat per 100 gram serving size. There are about 31 grams of protein in that same serving size. And if you want to gain muscle, you need to make sure you eat enough protein. Protein provides the raw materials that are essential for the repair and growth of muscle tissue. And don't worry about eating too much protein because you can't. You have to eat more than 2 pounds of chicken breast to consume 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, so it's pretty hard to do. You weigh 200 pounds, you would have to eat almost a pound of chicken breast to hit that mark. But even then, you would still need other sources of protein throughout the day to hit your macros. The reason why I chose chicken breast over other cuts of meat is because it's a lot less work for your body to digest, since it doesn't contain as much fat. With that said, it's not bad to eat other cuts of meats. It's just that they don't quite hit the same ROI. One thing I always tell people is that if you want to gain weight, eat more chicken and rice. You really can't go wrong with that combo. Number 2 is Greek yogurt. Not all yogurts are created equal. Some of those yogurts at the grocery store might look healthy, but are loaded with sugar. Plain non-fat Greek yogurt is where it's at because it's high in protein and calcium. Plain non-fat Greek yogurt has about 240 calories with 23 grams of protein and 6 grams of carbs per 1 cup serving size. If you have a sweet tooth, you can add your own natural sweeteners like stevia or monk fruit to your Greek yogurt to make it taste better. Just make sure you don't add any sugar alcohols, because those have been shown to impair performance when you work out. You can also add some berries to your yogurt, since they are low in sugar compared to other fruits. For example, if you get the total Greek yogurt, they use monk fruit to sweeten their yogurt, and each serving size contains 7 grams of sugar, which isn't a lot at all. They also have 20 grams of protein and 5 net carbs per serving. You can use the link down below to get 15% off your order. Number 3 is eggs. Eggs used to have a bad reputation for raising your cholesterol. But now we know that that's just not true, unless you already have high cholesterol or heart problems. Safe to say that eggs are a super healthy and convenient source of protein. They're loaded with vitamins and minerals like vitamin D, vitamin B5, vitamin B12, choline, and selenium. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that consuming whole eggs can improve cholesterol profiles by increasing HDL, the good type of cholesterol. In addition, there are 7 different amino acids that are considered essential that our bodies cannot produce on their own. Guess what? Eggs contain all 7 of them in adequate amounts. This makes them a complete protein source. You can cook your eggs in a variety of ways to keep things interesting. Try scrambling them, poaching them, frying them with a little bit of butter, or baking them. Number 4 is lean beef. Meat is one of the most convenient sources of protein that you can eat, especially if you're someone who doesn't like seafood or beans. Now, it is true that red meat gets a bad rap for being unhealthy, but that's only true if you eat the unhealthy cuts of meat like ribeyes, New York strip, T-bone, etc. Those cuts of meat are high in saturated fat and cholesterol, which can cause health issues when consumed regularly. However, there are other cuts of meat that are much healthier, like sirloin tip, top round, tenderloin, and flank steak. These cuts of meat are much lower in fat and calories, while still packing a decent amount of protein. If you're trying to cut body fat, you can go even leaner than these cuts of meat by removing the fat that's visible before cooking. This way you will control exactly how much fat ends up in your meal. For example, if you have a big burger, you can take the meat and remove all of the grease that collects at the bottom of the pan while it's cooking. Then you can enjoy a delicious burger with minimal added fats. Number 5 is milk. Milk is another easy way to get more protein into your diet. And as long as you don't have a milk allergy or lactose intolerance, it's an excellent choice. If you're trying to put on muscle mass, you should drink about 8 ounces of milk after every workout to increase your overall protein synthesis rate. Milk contains the whey and casein proteins, and both of them have different effects on protein synthesis. Whey protein increases the rate of protein synthesis immediately after a workout, whereas casein digests slower, giving your muscles a steady stream of amino acids for several hours post-workout. Plus, milk contains carbohydrates and fat, which can help replenish glycogen stores and provide energy for recovery. Studies show that drinking milk after resistance training increases muscle strength and hypertrophy gains. compared to not drinking anything after training. Number 6 is cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is another dairy product that's high in protein and calcium. It's not as popular as Greek yogurt or milk, but it's just as good, if not better. Each half-cup serving size contains about 170 calories with 14 grams of protein and 7 grams of carbs. Cottage cheese is also a good source of phosphorus, vitamin B12, and zinc. You can eat cottage cheese any time of the day, but it's especially great for breakfast. If you're someone who struggles to eat enough protein in the morning, try mixing a cup of cottage cheese with some berries and nuts. This is an easy and effective way to get a lot of nutrients first thing in the morning. Number 7 is salmon. Salmon is my favorite fish because it's so versatile. It's tasty, and it's packed with protein and healthy fats. 3 ounces of cooked salmon contains about 290 calories. With 22 grams of protein and 17 grams of fat, that's a great ratio. Salmon is also rich in B vitamins, potassium, and selenium. You can bake, grill, broil, or fry your salmon, but my personal favorite way to cook salmon is to use the air fryer. All you have to do is season it and then cook it at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. The result is amazing every single time. Number 8 is edamame. Edamame is a powerhouse when it comes to plant-based protein. Half a cup of shelled edamame contains 9 grams of protein and 8 grams of fiber. Most people aim to get their protein from animal products, but if you follow a vegan diet, you may be wondering where you can get your protein from. The answer is simple. Eat more edamame. Besides protein and fiber, edamame are loaded with many essential vitamins and minerals, including vitamin K, folate, magnesium, manganese, and iron. Many studies show that eating soy protein can help people lose weight and reduce abdominal fat. This could be due to the isoflavones found in soybeans. Isoflavones are plant compounds that may help improve cholesterol levels and decrease body fat percentage. Number 9 is almonds. Almonds are high in protein, fiber, and healthy fats. They're also full of vitamins and minerals like vitamin E, magnesium, potassium, calcium, and iron. Plus, almonds are high in a group of antioxidants called polyphenols. Polyphenols help protect cells against free radicals and reduce inflammation. Some studies suggest that eating almonds can help combat obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. People who eat more almonds tend to have lower blood pressure, which lowers the risk of cardiovascular disease. Almonds are very filling, so you should probably only have a handful per day. But don't worry, a handful a day won't turn you into Popeye. To burn off the calories in a handful of almonds, you would have to walk briskly for about 70 minutes. And lastly, number 10 is peanut butter. Peanut butter is another high-protein and high-fat food that you can use to pack on some serious muscle. It's also very filling and high in fiber. Each 2 tablespoon serving size contains about 190 calories with 8 grams of protein and 16 grams of fat. Peanut butter is also high in vitamin E, biotin, and niacin. You can choose between smooth or crunchy peanut butter, but make sure that you buy the kind without added sugars or unhealthy oils. If you want a good-tasting peanut butter with no added sugars, I recommend that you get the PB2. I use the link down below to get 15 off your order. You can use code PROMOMASS50 for 50 off any mass gainer. If you made it this far, drop a tiger emoji in the comments for no reason whatsoever. Now, if you want a done-for-you plan that will help you build muscle and burn fat, you will go through a 60-second qualification to make sure that this program is a good fit for you. If you're accepted, you'll get a customized meal plan based on your preferences, a recipe book, a 42-day workout plan, a coach to answer any questions, and an exclusive community to keep you accountable. You can find out more by clicking the link in the description, or you can head straight on over to my website. See you guys soon.